All right, what up, People's Choice Mobile LLC coming back at you. Today I wanted to talk to you guys out there with the car washing, the importance of a grit guard in your bucket, and making sure that you keep it clean. Now, I wanted to show you this today because this is after like a couple of days worth of washing, you know, cars. You can see all of the dirt is just kind of settled down at the bottom. Well, this is the dirt that comes off of the mitts, the wash mitts that I use. All right, I'm gonna walk back out here to my grit guard so you can kind of see. I don't use a 2-bucket system. You know, there's some guys out there that I gotta have 2 buckets and I gotta have, you know, dip in 1 bucket and then come around and dip in another bucket. And look, I ain't got time for all of that. But I do have a grit guard. My grit guard here, I put this in the bottom of that bucket, and it does, to me, a pretty good job of filtering that dirt and keeping that dirt that comes off of these wash mitts down to the bottom, and keeping it down to the bottom, so that way these wash mitts don't touch that dirt and then it doesn't come in contact with the car. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see there's big specks of dirt. You know, you have some real tiny ones, but there's big specks of dirt, and I don't know if that dirt is hard or if it's just, you know, you can squeeze in it and it'll just, you know, degrade or, you know, break down or whatever. But I'm not willing to risk that, so let me take it back up out of the sun. But the importance of using that is so you don't contaminate your mitt with this dirt, this kind of dirt and debris that's on the bottom of the bucket, and then put that back on the car, therefore creating, you know, micro scratches and spider webbing and all kinds of stuff on the car. So I just wanted to kind of make a little quick video and show you guys the importance. And this is just off of like maybe 2 days worth of work. I'm gonna take this bucket and clean it, and then I'm gonna start all over again before I wash. So I just kind of wanted you to see this is what is actually coming off of the wash mitts, and it's a pretty good job that the grit guard does with keeping that dirt down at the bottom, so that that mitt doesn't come back in contact with it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And People's Choice Mobile LLC, peace. What's up, People's Choice Mobile, coming back at you. Today is January 4th, 2019. So, customer came up and wanted a regular wash and vacuum. And they said, hey, listen, I know there's a lot of dog hair in here, which the video speaks for itself. If you have to charge extra, do so, but I want the dog hair gone. So we're going to erase and eliminate a lot of this dog hair. There are some products that I am going to use. You guys out there who might be scratching your head trying to figure out how and what's the best way to get through this, and be efficient about it. So the front is not as bad because I'm figuring the dog likes to spend a lot of time in the back. It's bad, but not as bad. You still have a lot of dog hair. So there are some products that I am going to use, and then I guess they like to go to the beach, so there's a lot of sand stuck on everything. But the products that I'm going to use is going to be the drill brush, the vacuum, and the air compressor, and maybe a dog brush or a pet brush. But mostly I'm going to pre-treat this carpet with an anti-static chemical, and what it will do is it will loosen up the static that's in the hair, so that way it could be vacuumed up a little bit more easier. show you guys in a second. All right, so here is one of the products. It's called Anti-Static Cleaner and Polish, and I like it because or I use it because of the anti-static properties that it has for loosening up the dog hair or any hair basically that might be trapped in the fibers of the carpet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around and I'm going to just mist the whole carpet area with this. Next, I'm going to use the drill brush, my drill brush here. That's going to help me out a lot. I'm going to also use my carpet brushes if need be here. I'm going to use those. I'm going to use the vacuum, and then I'm also going to use the air compressor here to break a lot of this pet hair. So first things first, I'll blow the vehicle, with the air compressor. Well, I'll spray it first with the anti-static, and then I'll blow what I can, and then I'll vacuum and combination of drill brush. So as I go on, I'll kind of chime in with you guys to let you see the progress. Peace. All right, so here's after spraying the anti-static spray on here. You can see the drill brush is having some effect on the hair. It helped loosen it up to make it a little bit more easier to get out of the fabric. So again, we're going to blow it using the drill brush, and then we're going to vacuum, or vacuum and then use the drill brush with the combination of vacuum. All right, People's Choice coming back at you. All right, so here we are it's kind of windy today, so leaves are just falling out the tree and going whatever way they want to go. But so this is the finished product of the SUV that was full of dog hair. So we made quick work of that. A little piece of hair there, but we made quick work of it with the basic tools that I told you guys earlier. What we used was the anti-static spray to I guess get some of that static off of the hair, the pet hair. There's a lot of pet hair in here, especially right here in this area here. A lot of pet hair. So we use that anti-static spray to moisten everything up, and then after I let it dwell for a few seconds, I came back and I blew with the air compressor and the gun. I came back and blew all of the hair out of in between the seats and everything. And at that point, it was loose enough to be blown out of the cracks of the seat there. And then, remember I told you guys about peeling the seats back. A lot of guys ain't doing that, so peeling the folds of the seats back. But once I blew everything, then I was able to go ahead and vacuum it all out, and it came up relatively easy. And what I had problems with, I just hit it with the drill brush. So basically, that anti-static pet hair spray, it carries a lot of weight, because once you start, or before you start, you just spray the areas pretty good, let the stuff work, and then come back and blow your problem areas out. All the dashboard and everything is blown with the dust and the salts and the sands, and then from there just vacuum it out. And your vacuum time will be less versus had I not sprayed this area, or this SUV. It would have been less. I mean, it would have been more time had I not sprayed it. So with that being said, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick glance at some of the techniques and some of the things that I use to get these things done. And again, I just used the drill brush, I used the anti-static spray, I used the vacuum, And the vacuum I have has that crevice tool. If you've seen prior videos, you've probably seen that tool that I use, the long orange tool to get in between the seats. And the blower from the air compressor, my blowgun. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you that so you can see how we made quick work of this. People's Choice, get at me. Tampa Bay area, if you are down in the Tampa area, Clearwater and surrounding areas, get at me, 813-526-4426, or you can call me toll free, 833-231-0343. Deuces.